Oh my God.
Hey, how are you?
I am so glad you're here.
Well, thanks for having me.
It's been so, I sound kind of funny because I have my Invisalign, so.
Oh, but good for you, straight teeth.
Well, I know, right? I don't know, busted grill. But don't worry about it. When we sit down and we talk later. But listen, I have to hurry because I gotta, hair,
Okay, yeah.
But anyways,
put on the face.
I remember like when we were together and, I was at an event with you and you gave me like a swag bag. I thought it was so cute. Like who does that, right? So I just thought I'd do the same for you, return the favor.
Oh,
so here's some cute stuff that we just,
Okay.
I thought of you and it was just real
Okay,
cute.
thanks.
All right, so I gotta go, but we're gonna,
Yes,
and
go get
you're
ready.
gonna kiki with us
Yes.
too later. Oh my God, I'm so glad
Kiki,
you're here.
okay.
Mwah, mwah. All right, bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Oh, that is awesome. I need coffee and towelettes that, Jorge, they've been open. They're not even like moist anymore. Oh, but thanks.
Hey, listen.
You got me coffee creamer.
Oh, isn't that great?
Yeah.
And there's other flavors in there because I like cream, cream in my coffee.
Who doesn't like cream?
I forgot. I was gonna tell you like when we're doing the show on the air, but I loved you in Les Mis. You were amazing in that. I loved it.
Thanks, Jorge, for doing your background check on me. Whew, live for girls' night. I'll keep that. Let's see, what else? Twizzlers. Never leave home without one of these in my purse. Let's see what else we got. Ooh. And Pez, my 8-year-old will love this. Pez dispenser.
Hey. Hi, honey. Mwah, mwah. How are you? So good to see you.
You too.
Thank you for coming to Happy Hour.
Well, thanks for having me.
Let me tell you, she is such a good sport. I mean, we go back a minute or two.
We do.
I follow everything that you do. And when we were kicking earlier today, I was like, I'm reaching out to the people who I either have worked with or collaborated with, and the people who I really admire, especially in the performing arts, here doing it in the Bay Area. And it was, and you are one of those people. And so, congratulations to, everything that you accomplished. And I was reading the reviews on you, like, girl. It's like people. Anytime you're on a stage, it's like people pay attention and they say nothing but amazing things about your performance.
Well, I'm very blessed. I feel very blessed to be able to work in a community like this and do what I love to do and get that kind of accolades. It's awesome. So.
Well, the thing is, some people don't really know how vibrant the performing arts community is here in Tampa. Why don't you give us a little bit of insight? Because how do you stay so busy and you book all these shows? People sometimes think like, there's really not a lot of work in Tampa.
Yeah. Oh no, there's tons, and it's not just Tampa. It's St. Pete, Clearwater. There's just a plethora of theaters, union and non-union theaters. There's community theaters. There's all kinds of stuff. I've worked at mostly all of them since I've been here 8 years, and I came from New York. So when I was in New York, it's hard to get seen because I would walk to a callback and I'd be one of 100 girls that look just like me. Blonde hair, same height, eye color, same weight, everything. And you're like, okay, I really got to show something. But here, it's easier to get recognized. It's easier to be able to do what you love because you're a bigger fish in a smaller pond. And so I think, it's a great environment to raise a family and also do what you love to do. And like you said, I work nonstop, and I also teach, and I do everything that I love to do, and I make a living doing it. But you just have to continue. Like every day, I'm working. Every day, I'm auditioning, or I'm sending out a resume, or I'm on a website going, "What are they doing next?"
That's fantastic. Now, and do you get like a lot of people who, for instance, like you're from New York and you had that experience. And first of all, talent is talent.
Yeah.
For me, it's only a matter of time before you get to whatever level it is that you want to achieve. But talent is talent, and it's recognized anywhere in any community. If you were like not cute on stage, you wouldn't be on any stage.
No, not at all.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's just get that together. But I love the fact that you can do what you love and still have a family and just be fulfilled that way. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, have you ever been in a situation where like you had to decide whether it's this production or that production?
Yes.
You know,
All the time.
How does that?
Well, and you know, you feel kind of guilty because then you're like, oh, I wish that I could do all of it. But then you also are like, oh, but at least I have the opportunity. So I always say it's a good situation to be in because at least I have these jobs to choose from. But it's actually happening as we speak. I was supposed to do a little mini tour with one production.
Oh,
with
a
stage,
tour.
Yeah,
I love tour.
with Stageworks. But then I also got booked with Free Falls Bernarda Alba, and it conflicted. So I was like, oh no. And so I kind of had to go back and forth and figure out what I wanted to do, and you kind of.
Oh, are you two-timing?
I know, but not really. I had to choose. So you have to choose. We have to do it gracefully, and then you know, I kind of had to look at myself too and say, what have I already done in my performance, and what do I really want to do? And like the show that I chose, you know, I play this. I normally play these ingenue characters that you know, the girl next door, the one who falls in love, boy or girl. And,
there was one show. Weren't you like the hoe or like the?
Well, that's what I mean.
I don't know. I
Same
like it when
difference.
you're a bad girl.
Well, that too. But no, this time I get to play like this ugly character who like they're gonna put like prosthetics on me, I hunchback, and I like get beaten, and it's really dark, and
Ooh,
I was like,
girl.
I've never done that before, and it's gonna push me as an actress, and it's gonna make me better. So I was like, this. You know when it's right. It's never easy to be able to, you know, to say, oh, I can't take this job.
Right.
But you know, when it rains, it pours,
Yeah,
and you just have to
totally,
pick and choose.
Make it rain, make it rain.
I know.
Just bring an umbrella. The other thing is too, you're phenomenal on stage, but you're also like a writer.
Yeah.
You know, like writer, producer, and like, how do you do all that?
I have to dip into everything because I don't want to ever be stagnant. And being creative, you know, you have to do
Well, yeah,
a million
I know,
things
like,
at
a little
once.
bit.
Come on. Because I mean, you love to, you know, you dress people, and then you also produce your own show, and then you star in your own show, and then you know, you love to meet people.
I mean, it's
and
cute. I mean,
it is
you know.
cute. It's very cute. But yeah, I love all of it, and I've been writing ever since I can remember. I used to write, you know, those choose your own adventure books. Do you remember those? And it'd be like, if you want to take the plane, turn to page 6, and then you take the plane and you crash, and you're like, oh, I gotta go back to the beginning, right? I used to write those all the time, and
Yeah,
so
I'm always on the train wreck.
I know, right? And then I just pretend like it never happened. I go back and I'm like, it was
Me too,
perfect.
especially after happy hour.
Right? Rewind. Ooh.
Well, that's awesome. Okay,
So, yeah.
now, and the other thing is, you're on TV too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I want to
Hey.
know. You know, I was going over your bio because, of course, like when you think you know something about somebody, and I'm like, wait a minute, like, what is that? What's going on?
And it doesn't conflict with your time. Still tune in Fridays at 7.
Yeah, and
Yes.
you can also see us again Saturday at 11.
There you go.
Work.
And then you can see me
Bam.
Sunday nights at 10 p.m.
That's
on
awesome.
WTTA.
And I love the fact that it's also like community based.
It's exactly this.
That is so
Yeah.
awesome. And so
It's a little less colorful. but
I love color.
but or what is it? Stranger.
It's very
It's a little less stranger.
Now, so then, okay, so when you're on television, what are your favorite stories to do or to cover?
I think, well, it's a mix because like we just did one that's going to air this Sunday with the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. He's a wrestler, like Hall of
I
Famer.
thought that was
He wears
somebody
the
else.
shades and has long hair, right? Well, him and Steve Chamberlain, he's the wrestler with one leg. He got in that horrible accident and his
my
leg
goodness.
was cut off.
And he's still body slamming
And he
people.
is still body slamming.
That's what I'm talking
They
about.
started an organization called 50legs.org, and his mission is to give 50 prosthetic legs to children. So we had a child on there who had a prosthetic. I mean, things
my
like that
God.
where you interview these people and you realize that it's like changing their lives, and
Yeah.
like he's giving back, and you get to meet these awesome people. And but then we also did a really serious story on prescription drug overdose.
Ooh.
And we had a mother and her son on there who his older brother passed away at 14.
14. Oh my
So there's
goodness.
stuff but it's all in the community. That's what's cool. It's all
Yeah.
Tampa Bay people from, you know, St. Pete, Largo, Clearwater, Tampa, you know, all of these areas, and it gives them a voice. So just like you're doing
That's
it gives,
awesome.
you know, and the thing we were talking about with theater, when people are like, oh, we don't know where the
Yeah.
theater is, you know, there's so much of it.
Yeah.
We just need to talk about it and get it exposed, and that's what shows like this do.
Yeah, well, you know, and to be like on the for real,
Mm-hmm.
or like I want to say trill, which is like true and
word.
real at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really. I mean, people might kind of instantly kind of like assume that I may be into like theater and whatever. but I'm really not kind of thing. I just like going to those shows so I can like dress up. But you have totally changed my opinion, of the performing arts, within our community, because it's after seeing you perform and the way that you deliver what you do, I'm like, she is like letting them have it. It just kind of like, it made me kind of like open up my brain to like be like, hey, like really, why don't you just stop and actually really watch the show and get into the story, But I just thought it was awesome that it took a talented person like you to like totally. And now I love it,
Yeah.
I went to for the first time. I saw the full Monty at the Largo Community Center, or whatever. I was like, I didn't even know that place existed.
Yeah.
But it was like really cool that that you have inspired me to seek out more of that kind of entertainment that is happening in Tampa, because or in the Tampa Bay area.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm gonna make clear. This is about the Tampa Bay area, not any specific part of town.
Right.
Because again, a lot of people travel here and there to book a job and all that kind of fun stuff. So I just really think it's pretty awesome that you can you have your family life all like on lock. You're totally booked. And you still have the time to even like be there for your community with the kind of programming that you do. That's awesome.
Yeah, and people think that you can only see like a big Broadway show on, at the Straz Center stage, but you can go anywhere.
Now, are you going to come back and kiki with us later?
Yes,
For real, you'll
I
come
love
back and
to
kiki?
kiki.
Oh my God. Thank you so much for being on Happy Hour.
Of course.
And when we come back, you know who's here. Indiana will be back with us, and Alison is gonna stay and kiki with us. And we have a special clip from our fashion mixologist, Scott Moore, a little bit later. We'll be right back. It's Tampa Bay's new Happy Hour, The Jorge Show. And don't forget, you can call in 813-977-6800. We'll be right back.